Good morning, everybody. My name is Jason Richardson. I'm the founder and CEO of ShopKeepPOS. This is David Oak, our co-founder and COO, and Sandhya Rao is in the audience. She's our VP of Marketing and Sales. Today, we're going to show you how ShopKeepPOS has solved the last mile in local. I was a retailer. I built in New York City a 3-location retail chain, up to 70 employees in 3 locations. Once I got to that point, I had a lot of technology problems. I looked around to try and solve those problems with technology that was out there, and I couldn't find any. So what did I do? I went off and I built a whole new platform for retailers. We call it ShopKeepPOS, and it's the simplest way for retailers to make smarter business decisions. Let's take a look at ShopKeepPOS. ShopKeepPOS comes in 2 parts. What you're looking at right now is the iPad app. It's a local app native on the iPad because it's faster. It is, and it also makes it cheaper for our retailers to get the equipment. So David's going to ring up a cash sale on the iPad. Very important part of our iPad app. Cha-ching, it worked. You can hear the sound. The important thing about our iPad app is that because it's a local app, it runs completely offline. So if the internet's down, ShopKeep's down, whatever happens, GoDaddy goes down, you're still ringing up sales in your store, which is absolutely vital to retail. It doesn't work if you can't do it that way. Let's take a look at, you can complete that email receipt, and let's take a look at the back end of ShopKeep, which is the cloud part of the system. This is our back office interface. You can see from this screen that you have the ability to manage your inventory, manage your customers with CRM, manage your employees, and then, of course, we have reporting. Let's take a look at the inventory. We are a complete point-of-sale system. A complete point-of-sale system means we manage your inventory, and that's what retailers need. So here you see a wine store. You can see right here on the screen a lot of important information right at the fingertips of the owner or manager of the store, from cost, margin, markup, as well as quantity on hand and the value of their inventory and stock. These are all important things that retailers look at on a daily basis, and we put it right at their fingertips without making them have to run reports. On the right-hand side, you see a whole bunch of retail functions. So you can receive your inventory, which marks your cost and historic cost. You have a couple different ways to order, whether it's from inventory triggers or whether it's from sales history. You can make adjustments, and you can run some other reports in here. You also see on there Sync Shopify. Our first integration, and what we're going to get to with the last mile and local, is we have created integration with Shopify whereby you can keep your inventory in sync across your e-commerce site and your retail store. If you're a small retailer and you have an e-commerce website, you want the website to show exactly what you have in stock in your retail store. Let's take a look at why we call ShopKeep the simplest way to make smarter business decisions. And we do that because we make it so easy for our retailers to get onboarded and up and running. This is a great example. From the back end, through your web browser, you can completely configure the layout of your register in a WYSIWYG drag and drop format. Our retailers love this. It makes their lives super simple. Most point-of-sale systems in the past, you've had to hire someone to do that part. The next tool that we have here as an example is our receipt builder, where you have a WYSIWYG, design your receipt however you want it, which means the owner, who can be sitting at home and not necessarily in the store, can change the receipt or can put a coupon on the bottom or whatever they want to do right here from within the browser. And the register will get those updates at the next shift update. The next screen we're going to show you now is reporting. Obviously, a point-of-sale system, a retail ERP system needs reports. We make it very simple for them to get their reports because if you can't get your reports easily, you're not going to look at them. This is a simple chart, sales by item. We have all kinds of different reports in here as well as exports to QuickBooks. I want to switch to the camera now and take a look at something that we came out with last week. We just announced this, which is our dashboard app. This is an iPhone app and soon to also be available on Android that gives a retailer real-time sales info right on their phone. David's showing you right now yesterday's sales. We have 2 stores set up in that app. And that's another step into our multi-store platform where if you're a retailer and you have multiple locations, you can very simply see them right here in real time, what your sales are. And that is just a complete wow for retailers. We have a retailer in Manhattan. He has 3 locations. It's called The Bean. And let's just switch back to the iPad and take a look at The Bean store. Take a look at that counter. Ike likes to do all kinds of loyalty stuff. So he's got 2 iPod Touches there and ShopKeep. That's a big problem. We're solving that problem for Ike. Let's go back to the register. Our first integration was with PayPal. Let's ring up a PayPal sale. 1 penny, we're going to hit other. And now stop on that screen. This is a very important screen. PayPal is a button on our register. And today we're here to announce that my buddy Ben from Dwala is soon going to also have a button on that screen, as well as Level Up. We're going to be adding to this screen. That's super powerful and super important because that gives these guys, these companies, access to our almost 3,000 merchants across the country and growing. And it makes it very simple for our retailers to add that functionality to their store. Let's complete that PayPal transaction. I think David and Sandhya are checked in. And you'll see with PayPal, it updates and shows a picture, if the internet's working. Let's try and complete that transaction. Maybe it's not going to work if the internet's not working, but that's okay. The internet generally doesn't work at Javits. But basically, as you can see, it's a very simple way to quickly and easily accept alternative payments, loyalty, gift, etc. So let me leave you with 2 things. ShopKeep is the new merchant acquirer of the future. So with this swiper, we also take credit cards. We're acquiring merchants into our ISO, as well as soon to be acquiring PayPal customers, Level Up customers, and Dwala customers. And we're solving the last mile local by bringing all these products to these retailers. And we do that by making ShopKeep the simplest way to make smarter business decisions for our retailers. Thank you very much.